Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Persona 3 Reload. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we got done. We actually blazed through Mitsuru's S-Link. We went from rank 2 to rank 9, but I was planning on going to Tartarus tonight, and we're actually out 3,000 yen. But Yukari, she was available to get her rank, to get her second ability set, so I was like, let me just go ahead and finish her out.
You know, about this series?
The only reason we were doing it 2 days before was so that we could get Mr. Edogawa's courage boost, but now that that's no longer a factor, we can just do it tomorrow and be good.
I mentioned before how it caught my attention, but I was afraid it might be too scary for me.
Decided that you can handle it?
But I'm glad I watched it. Guess it's important to break out of your comfort zone sometimes.
Exactly. That way you discover new things about yourself.
Do you ever try watching things from genres you don't normally get into?
I'll watch anything as long as it's interesting. Alright, but I guess that doesn't really help, because who wouldn't say that, obviously? It's determining new things, or it's exposing yourselves to new things that you might not think are interesting. That's the question. So, if I'm with someone.
I'm the same way. Isn't it easier to try something new when you have someone with you for the ride?
Yes.
It's also nice to be able to comment on it and see the other person's reaction. Watching this together made me realize how much I appreciated the main character.
Oh, okay, was it that good?
Like how she can't turn a blind eye to people in need and extends her hand to almost anyone.
Oh, and that sounds a lot like Yukari.
And of course the way she kept pressing forward no matter what happened. It was so inspiring. Come to think of it, isn't she just like you?
Oh, she thinks that sounds like us.
That might be a stretch.
Yeah, probably.
Remember how I told you about that girl I was close to who started ignoring me one day?
Vaguely? This is something new Reload added, so it's not as deeply ingrained in my consciousness.
It's not like I did anything to make her hate me. We've been friends for a long time, but one day out of the blue, she just said, "My mother told me I can't play with you anymore."
Oh, this was forever ago, but that's, I mean, there's definitely a lot of people who can relate to that.
It's because there were rumors floating around about my parents. I kind of get it now, looking back, but at the time, I was just sad.
What's there to get? Did she think the divorce was gonna rub off? Did her mom think the divorce was gonna rub off on her or something?
What I'm trying to say is,
People can be really cruel.
this show made me realize I'd like to be a little more like the main character. I want to be the kind of person who'd help anyone at any time. Someone who's kind and strong.
And that's something awesome to aspire to.
It might be silly to say I look up to a fictional character, but there's no harm in following her example. At least that's what I think.
No, there are a lot of people who are very, very attached to fictional characters. I'm not one of them, but I do see that a lot. Yukari has been inspired by the protagonist of the show we watched on DVD. Healing Master reduces the SP cost of recovery skills to 50% of their normal SP cost. That's really good!
Oh, the last episode's starting.
That's insanely strong, especially for Yukari. Why does Yukari get Healing Master?
That ending was so good.
They did Mitsuru so dirty. All her stuff is so situational. All right, but you'll learn more about that when I do all my write-ups. But that's gonna be that's a long time coming from now.
I'll bring more DVDs I'm curious about next time. Oh, it's about time we head back to our rooms. Have a good night, okay?
You too, Yukari. Our new Healing Master. So now, I'm even less concerned about the fact that, okay, but we gotta lock in force here.
Hey, it's me.
What's all this then?
You got a sec?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I've got good news. Aigis is coming back today.
Awesome. Okay, I guess it's good that because I was definitely gonna go in without her.
Mitsuru-senpai said her injuries are all healed up. We're meeting in the lounge tonight. Don't forget, okay?
Dang, okay. It's good, okay, because I was completely gonna go without Aigis.
See ya.
I wasn't even thinking about her. But it is good that we did not. We'll be able to have her back with us. All right.
I've returned, everyone. Sorry to have worried you all.
She was gone for a whole month.
Man, it's good to see you. It's been a whole month, you know? I was getting nervous.
Me too. I was afraid I wouldn't see you again.
And it's cool. It's interesting that the word healed specifically was used rather than repaired.
I'm just a machine. I can always be rebuilt.
And it was about now in Fest that her robotic intonations were completely dropped, which you don't get anymore, which is extremely sad. I'm really like, it's so crazy that all three versions of Persona 3 are so different. And Reload could have been the best of all worlds if they just kept all those little touches from Fest. But of course, it was very clear to me from the get-go that they wanted this product to be closer to the Japanese experience than the original Fest one, which I'm sure it feels like they didn't have to pick and choose. It feels like they could have had that same experience while keeping all the little tidbits that gave this one so much life.
Even if I'm completely destroyed, my programming data would still exist.
Like,
Come on, don't talk about yourself like that.
this scene hits so much less hard because you're not realizing that, wow, Aigis isn't talking like a friggin' robot anymore, because she's always sounded like this. But of course, the way they chose to reflect it now is the as they say, the de arimasu, which is not as, it just doesn't hit at all.
I was told she'd need another week for a complete recovery, but I had the work expedited.
All right, Mitsuru was like, we need you back for this. You're part of this too.
Tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Mitsuru-san visited me while I was at the lab.
Which, it seems strange. It feels like if this game were made more recently, we would have had events being able to visit her.
I heard what happened. You've all been through so much. Have you been well? Well, given the circumstances, I'd assume not.
I was worried about you.
I'm sorry. I could have done so much more.
You did all you could, and he was unbeatable anyway.
10 years ago, what I did to you was...
You did the right thing.
But
You gave humanity so much more time.
if I hadn't done what I did to you, you wouldn't be suffering like this. As for what Ryoji-kun said, have you already made your decision?
Okay, and she's gonna be like, please kill him. Yes, I have.
I have a favor to ask. Tomorrow, when Ryoji-kun comes back, please, kill him.
All right. She's the only one so far who's expressed a direct opinion, but of course she hasn't had weeks to mull it over.
I can't bear to see you all suffer like this. If you're in this much pain, I beg you, choose to surrender your memories. Even if it means forgetting everything and everyone.
I wonder, would the fall affect Aigis? Probably not.
Aigis, what are you talking about?
Yeah, seriously. This is not like you.
What is it, Aigis?
Yeah, something's clearly eating you.
Why? Why did I come back here?
Because this is where your home is, with all of us.
My duty is to protect people from shadows. But now, It's clear that I can't defeat them. What am I even doing here?
Rejoining your comrades.
No matter how hard I try, I can't even shed a tear for you. Aigis. Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless? Why risk everything when it will only lead to suffering?
That's the human condition.
You're all just throwing away your lives. I don't understand.
We're not throwing away our lives. In fact, our eyes are set on the future. Isn't that right?
Sure is.
Right.
I don't understand. Perhaps it's because I lack a life of my own.
It's got nothing to do with having a life.
I'm a machine created to protect humans from shadows.
And I'm realizing now why this feels so different, because in Fes, we're all actually just kind of standing around the counter, but we're all seated here now, probably because with the much more realistic proportions of everybody, trying to get everyone to fit comfortably in frame with that framing would be a nightmare.
But I can't carry out that duty with the power I have. So what is my purpose now? I just don't know. And no one can give me an answer.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Well, yeah, you don't have the answers. The meaning of life or death isn't something someone else can just teach you. Making your own decisions is hard, no matter who you are. No choice is perfect, you know? But as long as we're alive, we gotta do something. When you see someone going through the same thing you're going through, you just want to help them.
Exactly. See, Junpei gets it.
That's how we plan on getting through this. Maybe that wasn't the best explanation, but that's the idea.
That's the idea?
When I saw you collapse, I realized something. I want to protect you, Aigis. I don't want to forget about you.
Exactly. We've gone through way too much as a team to do any of that.
Fuka-san.
There are times when you'll lose sight of your purpose and you'll have to search for it. But if you can't find it again, then what you need is to seek out a new purpose. I'm not really one to talk, but I feel like I've learned something important this year.
Everybody, oh my gosh, these characters have gone through so much.
To truly live is to be willing to change. And we have to make those choices for ourselves.
Do you think I'll be able to change too?
You already have so much. It's not as apparent as it is in Fez, thanks to some creative choices they've made, but yes.
You have changed so much. Haven't you noticed? You've even started speaking like a real human.
Of course, now they have to say it this way. It was very apparent in Fez. Why did they change it?
I understand what my purpose is now. I'm a machine with the directive to live. And the one issuing this new command is me.
All right, she does get it. As it should be.
I'll stare fear in the face and choose to live. This is the promise I've made to myself. I'm not sure how I'll do it, but perhaps that's a part of living too.
And hey, she's not wrong.
Yeah, it sure is.
There it is. The resolution in Aigis' heart has awakened a new persona. Aigis' persona Palladian has given rise to Athena. A newfound strength, maximum firepower, deals severe pierce damage to one foe, ignoring resistances. So the other one, well...
Will you allow me to join you in this fight?
Hey, we always had your spot wide open waiting for you.
You kidding? Of course. You've always been one of us.
Thank you. From now on, I stand with all of you. No matter what happens. Yeah!
And that's it. We got that because everybody is now awakened to their persona. I wonder how many people have gotten that. Because obviously you need to see that scene in order to beat the game, unlike it is with all the other games after this. It finally feels like the team is complete with Aigis back. But she's changed so much, don't you think? She seems so human now. And yes, everybody who's played Reload, it's so much more visceral in Fez. We probably shouldn't treat her like a robot anymore, huh? Yep.
Wow!
How mysterious. She used to be so formal. But now Aigis-san is no different from the rest of us. And of course, everybody has to comment on it instead of that being obvious with how she's... Okay. Hey, did something happen to Aichan when she was getting repaired? She seems so different. It's almost like she's human. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
I suppose.
Now I know why I'm here. My destination lies in the decision we make. Let's choose wisely.
Salut.
The researchers at the laboratory told me she has developed something akin to emotions. They can quantify that? They said she appears more human. Alright. Let's chat it up.
By the way,
They said Aigis was coming back because she was all fixed up. But I have a feeling it wasn't just a regular repair job. I believe she's come back to us as a whole new person. Considering that she's got, yeah, I didn't expect for it to be anything interesting, but considering that she's got that set, yeah. Okay, golden. So.
Yes.
Oh, what's up, Elizabeth? Tartarus appears to have a special little... Oh, it's a cat. All right. And floor 190. So that's okay. We're actually going to go with Team Firefighters. Yeah. We're going to switch you out with Yukari. And then we're going to put... So we're going to make a very suboptimal team.
Excuse me.
I wonder if we'd come between now and then, we probably would have just guessed at how he was feeling. But okay, we're gonna get up floor 190 first. Yep, there's a kitty in a place like this. And let's ask, actually, let's take it back to the entrance ourselves. And then 8 Twilight fragments. This thing was putting in work.
Welcome back.
Okay, so let's take a look at our personas really quickly. Okay, we're completely maxed out. Let me fuse away some of these things. And I'm looking for a Loki that's level 75 and a Titania with Mataru Kaja. But we can make those anytime.
I've been waiting for you.
I have something important to tell you today. There are only a few personas left unregistered in the Persona Compendium. To show my appreciation for your hard work, the cost to summon a persona from the compendium will be greatly discounted.
Marvelous.
To think this compendium, once so empty, is now nearly complete. And you might just be the one capable of filling each and every one of these pages.
I'm looking forward to it. Marvelous.
And some Twilight fragments, yes ma'am. This area ends here. Now, there's a dead end, but you should be able to get past it. Could you check? I don't know why I feel like in the Fez, Haraba only had one section. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like that was the case. I'm probably misremembering though. Because why would they change up Tartarus between now and Fez? Well, they've changed it up, but not in this way. Looks like the shaking has subsided. Is everyone all right? The path towards the staircase has opened up. You can advance further now.
Okay.
So Koro-chan is all pumped up too. You can do it, Koro-chan. All right. And now Hariba Part 2.
What do we run into next?
Nothing we can't handle. Hopefully.
Enemy spotted.
Ah, gotcha. So this thing obviously is completely new, so we'll start off with Aigis. And we're already, well, Koromaru is doing a lot because he's Koromaru. Go ahead and hedge our bets a little bit right quick. One Zeodyne, which is not it. Inflicted with shock. Maybe I spoke a little too soon. Heavy strike damage to one foe. Let's see what we're looking at. Got him. All right, well.
All right, who's next?
Maybe gonna hold off on... Oh, yeah, see, they're running from us. Garnets. Well, that's not too shabby now, is it? There is something back here. I should have looked at what level that thing was, especially since these things are afraid of us. But we've also got a whole bunch of different boosts to our...
I think we've seen everything on this floor.
You are correct. Like, our dash is a lot better. We're automatically inflicting enemies with fear when certain conditions are met. I've detected a strong enemy a few floors up from here. So, a door. Which means... Whoa. Okay, hold on. Because we gotta make
I
sure...
was hoping the 200th floor would be the end goal. Of course, it's not that easy.
Nope, but it's all good. Oh, we are on floor 200. I hadn't even realized. So, we got another Daring Gigas, and this one is feared. So, let's get the revolution going. And then we'll debilitate. We got ourselves a nice little racket going on here. Nothing? No, we got it. Golden. $331. Okay, well, solid, but could be better. Let's have him Maraku Kaja, and then we'll have Koromaru start Akasha Arts. So, that could have been way worse. Not weak to fire. That's okay.
What to do?
Let's try... Well, let's try wind. It is wind. Gotcha. Well, we're about to bully this thing to death. $345. Still looking good on damage. Heat Riser. But all that's going to do is undo our debilitate. So nothing we have to really sweat. Another critical. Thank you, Koromaru. All him. $249. Now, can Junpei keep this good times rolling? Resists. Okay, resist slash. Now we know. We really actually did not have to use my Aigis and waste the SP. We already know what this thing's about. 161. And this should be curtains. I really don't like giving up wands, but we do have to start collecting the good stuff too. Yeah, see? F it. There'll be other fights. Whoa, nothing that's gonna give us goodness like that though. Diarahan. Let's go for Elect Break, because how important is Elect Break to Akihiko's kit in the grand scheme of things? Though, we have enough items, maybe Diarahan could be, honestly, because if Akihiko's just going to straight up learn Evade Ice, Kami Musubi Water, if Akihiko's just going to straight up learn Evade Ice, we're probably, because like I just said, Diarahan is something, it's a skill of his that we can easily replace with items. I'm probably just gonna drop Diarahan for it. Because they've, like, as a healer, they've made Akihiko truly irrelevant. He was always your worst healer in Fess. But he could still heal. Him being able to do that in a pinch was nice. And now, the rules have changed.
Hell yeah.
Let's go for it. And Evade Ice.
All right.
I wonder if that stacks, because there should be items that give dodge. There should be items that give dodge ice. They probably don't stack. All right. Rampage Jime is warming up its engine. Yeah, we'll see how well you fare with this. And we're actually going to have him start with Zeodyne. 145, that's okay. Then an Aigis, which is also not it. We'll have Koromaru Masuku Kaja. Rampage Drive is warming up its engine. We should have someone with Mataru Kaja. No, I've got two people with Maraku Kaja, but not that. So in this case, and I also don't have, and oh, she's got Meteorahan, never mind. Because I was about to say, I don't have anybody who can heal. But let's switch to Garudyne and to 11. Could be better.
I'll take care of this.
We'll have you Gigantic Fist. Resists that. All right, well, we won't be going for that again. Let's have Junpei. Hack and Blast, massive fire damage to one foe. Fully restores user's HP. Let's do this. So, it's definitely an interesting replacement for Spring of Life. Fully restores user's HP. That is a very interesting skill. Is ready for combat. Heat Wave. Heat Riser. That'll just undo our Debilitate. Which I don't think it's strictly necessary. Yeah. We should be fine from here. I wouldn't say no to one crit though. Heavy slash damage. As long as it doesn't resist. Okay, it resists that. Attack reverted. Critical rate reverted. Let's have him Lifestone, because if Akihiko takes a big enough hit, that's it for him. Vorpal Blade. So, Akihiko withstood the attack. Let's try Light. I don't have anyone with Light. Is there anything else we haven't tried? Ice.
I don't know their weaknesses yet. Can you test something out?
We've got Mabufu dying. No. Okay, let's have him drop the Theurgy. Because we're in a bit of a pickle otherwise. So, set Junpei up to knock him right down. 66, but that's all good. We're in there. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Didn't kill him. That's not good. It is all riding on this. Will Koromaru land a crit? He did not. Wow. That feels extremely lucky. No. Akihiko? Can Akihiko do it? Yes.
That about does it. No shadows detected.
And to the victor goes all party members, maximum SP. Let's do this. Even though it's only a one and done, it's still nice.
Oh, hello.
We did indeed do it. 3 topazes. Gonna help quite a bit in my Yoido and a prime Nile blade. Alright. That moon tarot came right on time, let me tell you. So, is there anything interesting or of note on this floor? I mean, no, clearly. So next one up. Yes, an opportunity to get one of those doors.
Oh, there's a trick.
That's what's really good about that. And we're basically always on the lookout for them. I don't know how I feel about Akihiko straight up learning evade ice. Speed incense. Because I think what I would have preferred.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
I think what I would have preferred is if all of the hangouts, instead of having to hang out with someone 3 times in order to update a characteristic, you would be able to, the first 2 hangouts teach them new skills, and the last hangout is what updates their characteristic. Or maybe, god dang it.
I'm still setting up.
Or maybe the,
It'll take a little more time.
because evade ice feels like something that, oh, okay, well, good that we didn't fall into that ourselves. But we're gonna spend our time draining a bit. Yeah, I think that's how I would have reconfigured it. Oh, we don't need to do that! I completely forgot about the thing I was just talking about. So, Zeodyne. Blocked.
What's next?
Can this thing not be affected by much? We must have to go in with our physical attacks. In which case, it's, we probably got a crit. No, it's weak to that. But yeah. Maybe, or, because there are 6 in total, right? And instead of having the 2 different tiers of, Maraku Kaija. Now, if that were Mataru Kaija, we would have gotten it. Just for the, just for Titania.
Good teamwork, everyone.
But yes, I think it might have been more interesting if each hangout got you a skill. Well, they don't have to do it exactly the same way as they do it in Persona 4 Golden. Maybe if they'd come up, maybe if Persona 4 Golden had the system that this game has, and this game employed Persona 4 Golden system, I'd be asking for that just because I'm more familiar with it.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
So let me not knock this. It is different, and the game's not over yet.
The enemy attacks have gotten more intense. Maybe it's because we're past the 200th floor.
He's probably right. We're definitely dealing with stuff that's not garbage. But there's, okay, even though I've said that, there's no harm in a little flight of fancy. Just chatting it over. Okay, another one. But these things do suck, so yeah, they'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, a Cupid and a Beast.
How are you doing?
We've beaten so many strong shadows. How many has it been so far? However many it is, we can't get careless now. Let's stay focused. This is... Okay, and that's the person. Yeah. We haven't gotten to him yet, but we will. Now that we're ready for some action, let's give it to him. Let's go. Alright, you guys don't stand any freaking chance.
There are 2 targets.
Agreed. Alright. So let's see what we got here. They resist darkness. Revolution. You sure you want to do that? Alright, well.
What to do?
Let's try Magarudine. We're in charge of every element that's not currently listing here, so.
Best bet would be
Mazionga. That's it. We got one of them. And it's the, that thing. Okay.
I knocked an enemy down.
Let's shift. Let's shift to us. Because now we can try ice.
I'll go with.
Yeah. It's not that. And so Junpei, Heat Riser. Junpei is going to go ahead and actually Deathbound. Critical.
That was a heavy hit, Junpei-kun.
Yeah, he went crazy with it. And it's weak to fire and electricity. Well, that worked out just nicely for us. 415. Marin Karin. Got him. And he's up next, isn't he? No, okay.
Looks like fire will work great.
So we'll Maziodyne you to start with.
Her leader took one out.
Then let's Disc Charm Akihiko.
One step at a time.
And with that... Well, Gigantic Fist. That's okay. Oh. Probably could have... Well, no, I couldn't have seen that coming. Uh-oh, Akihiko! They got him. And that's with Fuka greatly reducing the damage? Jeez! Well, sat Junpei down immediately.
I'll go with.
But now that we know what this guy is weak to, the rest of this is just going to be bullying it to death. 144. I don't have anybody who can Mataru Kaja us, so... Wait, what's up with Akihiko? Oh, he's downed. Okay, that's fine.
Not out yet. It's gonna win.
Let's go ahead and have him put that Diarahan to use. A little healing goes a long way. Mabufudyne again. Okay, we're gonna have to... He withstood the attack.
Do you have any healing?
Let's... And we should probably keep going in like this, but I think I'm gonna debilitate next turn. Well, I have to Dekaja first. How about a Masuku Kaja just to hedge our bets here?
What to do?
And you'll go in. We can recover him from dizzy status with Raipatra, but Raipatra is one of the worst skills in the Persona series, so there's really no reason to keep it on anyone. 153. Not the greatest thing ever. Attack reverted. Heat wave. There goes Akihiko.
No! Can anyone help?
Yeah, let's do another life ointment. At least now we're back up to full strength. And he'll be back on the Miragidine. And I think we've definitely got a fire skill that we can put to use here. Not a, like a, oh, well, it doesn't matter now. Yeah, this is gonna be it. Man, choosing to be, or not choosing to be weak to fire, but being weak to fire was definitely not great for this thing. 50,000. Soul shift, nah. Because it's basically like an inferior invigorate. We'll do my Aigis own. Fire amp. You said F boost. These guys are a serious workout compared to your average shadow. I mean, I've still got gas in the tank, but how about we make a quick pit stop? You sure you're not tired? Whoa there, hold up. I was worried you were running on empty, not me. But if you're gonna keep going, I got your back. Just don't push it, all right? So, let's see what spoils go to the...
What? Even Junpei, ace detective, wouldn't know what to do.
I'd rather not think about that. 200 floors is just too much.
We might have to miss the next day of school. Well, we don't have to worry about the next day of school or anything right now. But yes, it would be a long trek down. Actually, there is no trek down. Fuka would just have to escape route us. Adamant armor. Let's see what it's looking like. He's got the Samurai's Howdy at the moment. Reduce slash damage. Aigis is desperately in need of some new armor. That Sid's jacket is actually putting in quite a bit of work. So we won't be getting rid of that just yet, but we will be using the teleporter really quickly. Right back at it we get, and we've got another opportunity for one of those doors.
There's a treasure chest.
Yes. Uh-oh, okay. Whew, good. One of our, I wish I could remember it. We definitely got...
Feels like those eyes are always following my every move.
It was something that, one of the courses or something that we did online, it made it so that enemies who run from us are always distressed or something. That doesn't feel specifically correct, but... oh well. Holy shoes. No, we're not gonna do that. Let's equip. You've got the mysterious Geta, plus 50 SP. I wonder, do these stack? Because I can give her plus 50 SP. High and elect, because we either want, okay, over time, we'll give her the Sorcerer's Mark, and we'll keep the insulated tights, or, we'll do the mysterious Geta, and then he can have the holy shoes, why not? Though, that plus 50 SP would go crazy on Fuka. Well, it's food for thought. For right now, though, we'll be alright. All we gotta do is keep our fingers crossed. I'm sensing another gatekeeper. It's still quite a ways off, though. So we don't have anything to worry about for the time being. I wonder what the odds are. Somebody has probably already figured it out. It's like,
You know, we had some pretty rough times. We made it this far. We did good, team.
agreed. But somebody's probably already done the work to figure it out. Maybe it's like you have a 29% chance or something for one of those doors if you spend one Twilight Shard, and then it goes up to like a 35% chance, or it goes up like 6% for each additional shard you spend. Obviously, I have nothing to base that off of. I have no friggin' idea. There's gotta be something. So in that case, let's try Diamond Dust. It's weak to ice. Well, that works out. Most excellent. We still want that shock boost action. Okay. Fire break. So it's gonna try using fire skills on us. Now we know it's fully telegraphed. Akihiko, what you got? Alright. Couldn't say Junpei yet, but it's okay. Heavy strike damage to one foe. Let's have him go for Pierce. Whoa! Does it have counter? It must. Oh, no, it just reflects that straight up. Interesting. So, what is Loki? Loki is weak to fire. Alright. We have a lot of fire weak personas. Okay. Well, how about Debilitate then? Just anything that's not weak to fire. Okay. So, we should be golden now. Still no shock, that's okay. This time, let's go for Gigantic Fist. Okay. So it's just Pierce, maybe. Let's get the Revolution going. Now we... Cadenza, Jack Brothers. Severe slash damage. Let's get it! That nice little weak prompt helped out a bit. 835. Alright, well. Game, set, match. So done. Alright, maximum HP is up. Obtain 2 homunculi. That is very useful. Alright, not too much in the XP department, but it's all good. A garnet, or 3 garnets, and more Prime Nile Blade action. We should probably heal, though. 20 SP. It's cheapest for us to do it. But that fire break. It's a good thing we have. It's a good thing we have Koromaru and Junpei. That's the only reason that it bothered doing that. I feel. Now with that set, it looks like we can just go on to the next floor. No harm, no foul. But we might want to. We've reached the 206th floor. The floor numbers are unspeakably high now. Do you think the floors will ever end? If only we had a clue. Now, this place is insane, as you can tell from these eyes. Whoa! I was not paying attention at all. Okay. Vorpal Blade. This place is insane, but from the top, from the outside, we can clearly see that there's a top to it. But that might not really mean much. Weak to dark. All right. This should be it for it. And then we'll be able to get another tarot card. Man, Koromaru's on the warpath. 50% HP. Now let's go ahead and just get Jatayu. Make our next fusion shenanigans easier. Uh-oh. Nope, no auto recover. Don't need that.
I'm sure our classmates would find it hard to believe that we've been fighting here.
Then it'd be better to keep them in the dark.
I agree. No reason to burden them with this knowledge. God dang it. I was trying to be slick with it. Okay, so that was a lot. Increases social stat growth on the next day you do activities. Or we could get Trumpeter, but we can pull Trumpeter from anything. What we need are the ones that increase the number of cards that we can pull. Level 69. Well, that worked out nicely. And all it took was a lot of resources. Well, we actually didn't return to the next, yeah, let's go to the next floor. We didn't actually end up using any items except for our Kami Musubi water. And wouldn't you know it, we had Akihiko be the one to do it.
Oh,
So yeah, when push comes to shove, like, in a lot of situations, that single target healing is just, I don't know. I feel like his utility, well, healing is also utility. But there's just so much we can replace that with. Magic Mirror. So if anything, that definitely did just cement it for me that, yeah, see, these things, they want our booty, and we're not going to let them have it.
Shadow up ahead.
Nope. Ooh. Whoo! God dang it! It's crazy because they're complete chumps, but they still come at us so vigorously. Antibiotic gel. That's fine. Nice little heal for when we need it. And this is the start, which means we have to go this way. I wonder... I should probably check to see what everybody is gonna learn next. But we'll get there eventually, so we don't have to really sweat it all that much. It'd be nice to run into a gold shadow, though.
Could it be?
This signal! This movement! The greedy shadow's closing in on you! Alright, not exactly what I meant, but if we get this thing killed, then we'll be able to fulfill Elizabeth's request. I'm not sure what I did wrong last time, though. Okay, so, yeah. Let's chase the thing down. We'll use my Tartarus search to make sure we corner it. We can just skip the BS? Please do a Tartarus search. F everything else. I'll call out directions for you. Follow them to guide the shadow into a dead end. Left, please. It's a right there. Almost there. Okay, go straight from there. We've got him where we want him. I'm not sure how much that costs, but she's got 376 SP, so she'll be alright.
All right.
Now, it's in your hands, everyone. Hopefully this still counts for Elizabeth's, or for the purposes of Elizabeth's request.
It's a red shadow. Do your best to take it down.
Let's go ahead. Auto Masukunda. We'll see what Power Howling looks like. We've never used this before. Koromaru's howl fills everyone with vigor. So let's start here. Well, that's good. God's hand. And let's actually have... Okay, because Junpei... This is the crit. Nice. Get some. Almost 2,000 damage. I should probably be using that way more. Well, it synergizes especially well with this group. Of course we're gonna do this. Them wands, can't say no to them. New levels galore. That was extremely fruitful.
Amazing!
Greedy Shadow defeated. Nice job. So much. At least I now have a full grasp of this floor's layout thanks to us chasing it down. I'll guide you to the stairs. So. Ooh, and there's a golden shadow right there. Don't mind if we do. Okay. Nope. You're ours. All right, I'm going way too hard on L3. Okay, one we haven't faced off against yet, and that's fine. We'll start by giving him something to restore his SP. Let's go for this. But yeah, Koromaru's about to be, he is already spent. Let's debilitate. And then we'll have these guys go in with this. Unless we get the shock off. Because if we can get the shock off, then we're just gonna... Oh, never mind. He's done. Well, Akihiko went crazy with it. All-out attack damage increases. Let's go for this. Make our lives easier. 67. And Jatayu. Insta-heal. Recover from ailments in 1 turn. Well, goodbye poison boost. And you've got Masukunda, which we can make a lot of use of. Regenerate 3. Wait, he hasn't had any of the regenerates before now? I feel like he was learning regenerates at a pretty steady clip in the previous one. But either way, attack up by 10% until end of turn when on the receiving end of a shift. F all that. And then we've got Brave Blade. Not sure about that one, but Shift Boost was a very easy drop. All right, first one, first of 2. We'll be able to just go ahead and get them that escort out of here. A rare shadow. Straight ahead. All right, we got to do what we got to do. First, we wait. Then we pounce.
It's normal for your body to feel stiff in cold weather.
God dang it.
Just in case.
Gotcha. Dang it. No shuffle time off of that, but that's fine.
Sanada-senpai doesn't look so good. Heal him up if you can.
He'll be all right. He's a trooper, Fuka. Don't worry. All right, let's ask for an escort because we're gonna keep it pushing. Aigis, she wants to show off her stuff as soon as possible. Though Aigis might be a bit of a liability, especially because we have not been keeping up with her equipment at all. We'll still be fielding her, but maybe not for the home stretch. Just because, if it's any, okay, so in the previous game, Aigis actually had the highest endurance out of the entire group, which obviously made sense. She's a robot. Right now what we're doing, even the run-of-the-mill shadows have gotten too strong to let your guard down around. I mean, they were always, because they've been keeping up with us pretty handily. All right, so let's see what we got. And we're going to need some, well, let's do all the soul drops. Restores 30 SP to 1 ally. All right, cool. Ooh, even cooler. We definitely will be taking that thing out. But after we've gotten the jump on it, gotta maximize our abilities here. All current personas will have their stats increased? Sure. There is no wands, so might as well push towards the Arcana Burst. Level 62 for Akihiko. Evade Ice. Well, it was nice while it lasted. So now that he's got Evade Ice, let me take a look at his equipment. Endure, ice evasion, medium. Light charm, light evasion, low. Why does he have this? Let's give him the space badge instead. Yeah. So he'll be, ooh, don't mind if we do.
Tackle this head first, like busting your ass on a test you didn't study for.
So at the very least, now he's got something better, something that's actually doing something for him. Actually, maybe that would be better served on Aigis. Well, whatever.
That's a one-way teleport.
We'll get Aigis something when she's in the team, when she's on the group. Oh, all right, well. It's just that ice evasion. I probably could switch him to the SP shoes, but it wouldn't really do anything. We'd have to go to the thingamabob. Yeah, this battle's unavoidable. That's okay. So, Junpei and Akihiko both getting regenerated around the same time, thanks to how things turned out. Very interesting. This thing might be weak to light. Yeah. I'm sensing a light weakness.
What to do?
Debilitate. Just to make our own lives easier. Chanting a death spell? Okay. Is it gonna try to insta-kill us with Mamuto Own or something? Probably. I'm feeling like that's gonna be the case. 203. So let's Masuku Kaija just to make sure. I don't think I've got... Yeah, I don't have anyone with light. He's weak to that. Alright, we'll just take it as it comes. But we are in a bit of a situation with our SP, so... Mamuto Own, yep. Okay, so we got a homunculi down. That's okay. The only thing... This thing is definitely weak to light. Let's have Junpei put this to the test. Koga, alright? No, it's not weak to light. That's very interesting. So we'll try fire. It's fire? Okay. Wow. Well. So I guess it's just meant to trick you. That's okay. It's fine. It works out very nicely for us. Though it would have been a bit more fortuitous had we picked somebody else's turn for that. Either way, we're about to be in there. 311, looking very good. Akihiko, we'll just have him run up and get this thing done up. 486, chanting a death spell, queuing that BS back up again. What's next for you is an Agidine, and his really weak fire, his really weak magic probably won't kill it. Yeah. But that's okay. Hitting weaknesses is still a very good use of it. Got him. Maximum SP up. Sure, let's go for Hermit. All right.
Oh, hello.
All things considered, I think that went pretty well. Only took us a little bit to figure it out. And now I'd be surprised if we weren't able to get to the next gatekeeper with this one here. Give Koromaru one last hurrah, but after this fight, we'll definitely be swapping him out with Aigis. That's just... there's one item here that we need to grab. That's just his SP, and he's got nothing. I'm gonna have to look into, well, we could give him a Sorcerer's Mark if we wanted, But that pumpkin mask is so clearly made for the only other person who can use the pumpkin mask as well as Koromaru can is us. But you gotta wonder if that's a good enough trade-off for the Invigorate 2. Because I think there's so many. One of the things, and that was the thing in Persona 5 Royal, basically, it was everything was competing with that adhesive bandage. The thing that gave you the SP regen, in my opinion anyways, but I'm pretty good at these games. So it's like, there's alternatives, yeah, but keeping those SP totals high, it's kind of hard to beat that. Because even right now, what we're running into is that we're expending a lot of resources that we otherwise might not have to in order to keep Koromaru in the game, in the fight. And I'm Rita Soda. Ooh. And I'm expecting for the Gatekeeper to be on this one. Yep, okay, and a bunch of Mushas. Yeah, let's go ahead. And there's one more person. So, give me 1 second. We're going all in with this one. So, to open up, let's get let's Masuku Kaja. Because with Koromaru here, Elect Break. Alright. So they're trying to hit us with that action then, huh? Let's go for a cheeky Debilitate. Blazing middle sibling. So fire, electricity. I just want us to be able to do as much damage as possible.
One step at a time.
And then heal Matarunda. Matarukaja. That's fine. It just got them back to where they were at. Oh, this is less fine. Junpei's the only one unaffected. Yes. F out of here with that. Now, Koromaru. Let's have him hit the Theurgy. Power Howling. Just like before. And then what we're looking for, Junpei. We're going to need him to synergize big time with this. Getsue. Uh-oh, this is going to do big damage. Nice! Not if Junpei artfully dodges out of the friggin' way. Damage to all foes. Well, I do like the look of that. Heavy elect damage to all. Let's go for it. No reason to hold back with this. 450. And now I wonder, let's see how well Power Howling synergizes with Junpei's skills. Severe slash damage to one foe. Well, not about to figure that out. Alright, so that was nice. That thing is next. But Koromaru is last up, so let's see what kind of big damage we can do here. Got him! Nice! And with that, let's see what you're weak to. Ice. Probably could have guessed that. But you know what? Let's go for it. And then the eldest sibling, ooh, probably doesn't have any weaknesses. And since you're down, one Vile Assault for our troubles. Okay. Are you? Okay, so you're not weak to electricity, but you also don't drain it. And that's all we really care about. Vorpal Blade. And this thing is charged too. Well, insta-killed Koromaru. And we want him to get that XP after this, so don't got a recourse there. But we'll just keep the pressure live. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Accuracy evasion reverted.
down.
As long as he's not... Okay, I was about to say, as long as he's not next, what we want to do is Spirit Drain, so we can take this nice little victory lap. And then Akihiko, he'll finish things off. What are the odds that this won't work? Pretty low, I'd say.
Good job, everyone.
And then just a buttload of XP. Not enough to level us up, but Koromaru seems to be panting heavily. Did that last battle wear him out? Let's go a little further. He's still down. Looks like Koromaru is psyching himself up. He seems willing to go the extra mile. Okay.
We've cheated death a few times on our way here. Who knows what lies ahead?
A lot, I'm sure. Dojigiri Yatsutsuna, finally! No, not just yet. We gotta return, we gotta turn this into her, so we were never going to be able to complete that until this floor then. Oh my gosh. Talk about making us work for it. So, first things first.
Leader.
Commencing, yeah, let's go together. And then we'll be dropping Koromaru for you. So she'll have a bit of a rough time, but that's fine.
Good day.
About requests.
Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results.
Life aid, that's it?
Let's hear the results.
AS refined material. Okay. So
Very
it
well.
could have been more impressive if you ask me, but you know, whatever. Maybe Akihiko should also hit the sidelines. I think he's still got a little more fight in him. Especially when we perk him up a bit with some Mad Bulls, get him real hopped up on the energy drinks. Alright. Back in we go. Yes. Now, Aigis is a known quantity, and that's why I want to go ahead and have her... I want to get her put in now, because she's not going to be part of the Monad Pathway team. That's for sure.
Let's head out. Shadow up ahead.
Yeah, see, and when they're chasing us like this, if it's not safe to go for it, I've learned my lesson.
We'll keep pressing forward. Together.
Yep. Can't do nothing but that. 137 defense.
Let's take him down.
It's not great, but you know what? We'll work with what we've got. But Aigis has been taking heavy damage for a long while now.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
I got a good feeling about this one, but I've got a good feeling about all of them. You're always hoping for that pathway.
I wonder if shadows gather in other places like this.
If they do, maybe some of them go underground.
You know what? It's a very interesting question, huh? Do shadows gather in other spots? No, nothing. That's okay.
Yo, there's a shadow.
Nope. We had one other opportunity, potentially, that... Okay. It's down here. I'm wondering if... Because on a New Game Plus, these things must be nice, especially the very first one. You can immediately jump somebody up to the high 70s, high 80s, or whatever. Got it! Nice. 2 opportunities, all it took. My good feeling panned out. With that said and done... Oh, it's right here. Alright, well, great clock. And that Avaricious ring is putting in work. We'll be having plenty of levels. So, who do we want? Yukari up 12 levels. So So Aigis, yeah, level 57 to level 70. And then Yukari, level 58 to level 70. Nice. So we're not gonna put Yukari in just yet. If I hadn't given Akihiko all that stuff, probably would have, but we'll just go ahead and reap the rewards of that later on. Or I probably could save, but nothing will from here, because we've just got the option to retry battles now, so we'll be good no matter what. There's a strong enemy a few floors above you. What kind could it be this time? It'll be the kind that goes down just like every other one. I assure you.
It's a one-way teleporter, but there's no need to head back yet.
Yeah, we're still fine. In fact, we're more than fine. We're still fresh and juicy. Ooh, okay. Ooh, it's kind of hard to see the shadows on the horrible floor. I should probably get into a fight with one of these just for the levels for Aigis. A monad door. I would say this is a good opportunity as any. Unless we run into a rare shadow. Antibiotic gel. That's the only thing that would take our eyes off our monad door prize.
There's only one thing on my mind.
That's making it to the very end. I agree, Aigis. Though I should probably check what she's equipped with. Alright, so first, Aigis. Version 0 armor, which is the best thing we got. Ergotite legs, also the best thing we got. Mega Master Band. Okay, because her weapon is fine. And those all stats plus 3 are definitely putting in work. Let's go for it.
I am fully determined.
This thing doesn't stand a chance.
One target. This will be no problem at all.
Since we are now the fastest, obviously we're gonna open with a debilitate here. Rampage Drive is warming up its engine. Have we already fought this thing? We have. All right, well, hey.
A little more time.
Okay, because I was about to say, there's no way we're not getting a shuffle time out of that. Social link, obtain 1 incense card, which increases a stat. Let's go for... Let's do lovers, actually. Lovers will make our fusions insanely good.
I have learned a new skill.
So we've got insta heal, so we can don't need to null dizzy anymore. Primal Force. Actually, I probably well, Primal Force deals severe pierce damage to one foe. Hopefully she Enduring Soul. Akasha Arts. I was gonna be extremely worried that she wasn't gonna have any more hit all skills. Clearly, I should not have been. So right now she's golden.
Oh, hello.
But yes, Aigis was not too useful in that fight, but it's okay. An emerald. And here's the other one. Ergotite chunk. Level 70. That just fixed up a lot. Well, it didn't fix up a lot of it, but it definitely mitigated the Aigis level issue. But Akihiko, our and Akihiko's SP totals are still looking a little iffy. I should probably be fighting more opponents. And that's the main thing. Nope. Because we want that full sweep. I think what I might do... Do we... Okay, we have to circle around. The fact that we immediately stop after checking the map, I wonder, is there a way around that? Because that's what got us caught. Gold quartz. That's some good stuff. Prime Nile Claw. Alright. And I'm wondering, because we're getting to the point where it's like, okay, rank 10 stuff. So, there's a border floor and 8 floors. And there's still someone higher up. Okay, that's fine. So, Akihiko, this will be his last hurrah then. Now, my default is all dice enemies being weak to electricity, which clearly is not going to pan out here. 157. Nope. Should have opened with Debilitate. Infuriate. Uh-oh. And if everybody except us. Status ailment recovered, because we've got insta-heal live, thankfully. Let's refresh pack. Akihiko just completely undid all our damage. So, stay away from physical attacks. Got it. 82. Yep, everything heals it. Uh-oh. Well, what to do? Let's, well, obviously we're gonna debilitate. Then we might have to... When does Akihiko... Megidola own? Holy crap! You did that just in time, I guess. Let's have Akihiko hold off. Because I want a Mataru Kaja before I have them go in. So, she's good to go. Mataru Kaja. Now, we've got maximum damage. Junpei, go ahead and start with massive fire damage. So, putting that hurting on him. Good stuff. Whoa! Alright, well, it looks like Akihiko might not get an opportunity to strut his stuff here. Yeah. Alright. Level 71. Well, we still used up some SP, so that's fine.
Nice.
Great. The path is clear. So, what's the plan? I'm down to knock out the next gatekeeper if you want. Let's go for it.
Impressive.
That's the spirit. I'm willing to stick it out for the long haul if you are. Alright, let's get moving. We're counting on you. Sorry, but Akihiko, you've definitely been quite the asset. But for the time being, Precious Egg. Those are going to be so useful. 3 of these. Longinus. So, wait, isn't Longinus a spear? Alright, well, let's... Alright, the Fates must be trying to tell us something. Oh, so she's, so because we're in a relationship now, it's changed up a bit. And we'll do... Yukari. Actually, let's go together. And we'll drop Mitsuru. Yeah, we'll just go... We'll go with the, second years. I do want to see what the Longinus is looking like, though. Aristocracy plus 30 SP. Auto Tarukaja. The 30 SP is more important. We will, since he's out of the party now, but he can no longer heal. Alright, well. And we're definitely not going to make Ken do it. Not before we got an opportunity to actually use him. So let's resume from 218F. Though it sucks, we still have so many more cards. I think we've got 4 more cards we need to grab before we get a clean sweep. A dark area. Well, this is going to make things way easier for us. I wonder, because I really can't imagine not... I don't ever navigate any way other than looking at the map. But, alright, well...
A shadow.
Yeah, well, it's just there.
It looks
Whoa.
like this is our way up.
Yeah, but maybe there's something good here for us to grab first?
Shadow up ahead.
Yes.
What should we do?
Well, we can just ignore them.
Something dangerous is approaching.
Wait, what? We should get a little cutscene when it's actually on the floor with us, though, right? Ooh, don't mind if I do. An opal, all for the taking. And let's get to one. Let's kill.
This reading.
Whoa. Well, right between us and the exit. Wasn't about to be no fighting there.
Okay then.
You've reached the 220th floor. Just how tall is this place? Fairly, it looks like. Getting a reading of a door. It's not here. All right, but let's not... Yeah, let's go ahead and have Yukari just level up here. These guys are new, though. So, we've got wind now, but we've lost electricity. So, they're not really worried about that.
In this situation.
Magarula. They're not worried about that either.
This is my resolve.
We'll go for the heat wave. Is this a crit? There's no way they're weak to it. One of them critted. Okay, got the crit on one of them. That's all good. Junpei? Go ahead and put the rest of these guys in the ground. With a crit? Will this be enough to get us the shuffle time is the real question, though. Oh, well. And they must be weak to fire, then. You see that skill loadout? They are weak to fire. Looks like we're getting Barong, then. Level 70. Masukunda. Amrita Shower, so another easy replace. Magarudine, third easy replace. Meteorahan. Every single thing over here. So, and then we'll be able to drop Diarahan for Wind Amp. And that'll be it. That's actually pretty... Wait. Huh? There's probably stuff that I've dropped along the way that I don't remember, because now we've got a lot of... like, we don't have... Well, I guess my Patra is cheaper than Amrita Shower. So I could drop Mapatra instead. Yeah, I think that might be... But that would leave Yukari as a... If that's really it, that would leave Yukari as one of the more one-note party members, I would say. Because while other people, there's like everybody else has so much going on in their kits, whereas Yukari, if it turns out that it's still here. What? Oh, wow. All right. Time for us to get the F out of Dodge. Which way is... Okay, this is the way... That's the way up, rather. So now let's see what's down here, because we can always just double back. Oh, okay, cool. Will the Reaper follow us into this door, I wonder? Probably not, but it'd be funny if it did. Yeah, there's no... We'd have no way of knowing. But yes, if Yukari is the party member with one right answer to their kit, I'll have to take that into account. All right, we already know what you're weak to, so let's get into it. Ooh. The XP up. This increases social stat growth on your next day. That's not doing anything for us, so let's go ahead and get the Empress for right now. Alright, so we did take a bit of a beating in that fight. Garnet. And also, Loki's diamond dust is very expensive. I wonder if it'd be crazy if the Reaper was right on the other side of the door. Is it still here or did it leave? It left. Oh, well. I mean, that's definitely the most preferable option then. Let's go ahead and head on to the next floor. As much as it pains me. Okay, so the second person who's lost here. We've got one more item that we grew with Shinjiro. And I kind of don't want to use it, but we're also not really in a holy necklace. What does this do? We're also not in a situation where we can just not do that. Reduce light damage. Okay. Could have figured it was something with holy in its name.
I'm glad I got to speak with Yoki-kun.
Yeah, say a little something to him.
I spy some treasure.
Frost necklace. Probably reduces ice damage, which we don't need to worry about. Debilitate? How expensive is debilitate? Well, let's use the last of our Fountain Dew on ourselves. So now we'll be able to pay for it no matter what. Because this thing is up next on the shopping block.
Hey, isn't that one different from the others?
It sure is! It's about to be dead like him too, though. We've never killed these wrathful books before. So we'll Masukunda everybody. And then let's see how Jack Brothers fares for us. See if we can get some knockdowns here. And if not, whoa, insta. Okay, well, definitely got him. And since we've got it like that, we'll Spirit Drain, and maybe it's gonna be weak to fire, who knows? Have Junpei go ahead and try it out for us. Primal Force, severe pierce damage to one foe. Nope, not weak to that. And it's not weak to that either. We're probably not going to get a shovel time out of this, are we? It is weak to fire! Alright, well, we screwed ourselves out of the thing. Alright, well, whatever. No, we got it still. Well, that works out nicely. EXP from battles increases. So, new levels galore. Evade Pierce. Ooh. Not better than nulling it, but you know what? It's better than just raw dogging it. So with the Fool, let's ask for an escort. Alright, Ken. Stepping up to the plate. We appreciate you kindly.
Yes.
So, and that's probably, well, I'll leave that. I was about to make a comment, but it's not something that I should bring up until, not something I should bring up just yet.
Run into any creeps here.
But we are in the second block of Haruba, and we did just rescue the last person here, so.
In the beginning, this place still looked like a building, but now I have no idea.
It truly is a tower. In every sense of the word.
It'll take us back to the entrance, but I'm down to keep going.
Yeah, for right now, we're still nice and good to go. And she said we had about 8 floors left to go, so maybe we have 3 or 4 between us and the... Okay, Golden. We got like 3 or 4 between us and the border. And a reading of that door. Yep. Whew. Okay. Had to check the mini-map, because I was about to stop to attack the little crop.
Attending school at a time like this actually helps me stay sane.
Yeah, I'm sure. It gives you something else to focus on rather than the impending doom of the world. And a lot of times that's all you really need. Routine, normalcy. It's the sort of things that helps you keep your, it's the sort of thing that helps you keep your grip on stuff. We're still missing. So this will net us a third one, our third to last one, or second to last one rather, because after this we'll only need 2 more. What am I talking about? After this we'll only need 1 more, and it is an enemy we've already taken down, but it's the kind of tweak to the, all right, well, whatever. And this time we've got, you'll be able to pick 1 additional card from shuffle time. Finally. That's what we've been needing for a while now. So this, the Opal, and the Prime Nile Blade. Now the only thing is I really want to hit like level 75 or something, but I'm kind of worried. I don't want to be over leveled. Because I think I kind of... my levels are normally pretty crazy at the end of Persona 3. But that might just be because I know my way around this game a lot. And this is obviously my first time ever playing Reload, so it's not specifically the same case. A strong presence on the next floor, which means as soon as you've collected everything, we'll be able to just get into it. Opal. Junpei is such a trooper. We haven't had to switch him out even once. But that's mainly because we have to keep everybody's HP totals high, whereas keeping everybody's SP totals topped off, a bit taller of an order. So he's been able to, him and Aigis, they stay fresher longer. And that's it. There's no specialty enemies here, so there's nothing worth worrying about. All right, a Minotaur. The next floor is the border floor. I must be picking up the gatekeeper guarding the path there. This won't be an easy fight. You'll need to be ready. And be ready we shall. And it's game time. See what we got here. So Fuka, she's ready and raring to go. Minotaur Nulla. Maziodyne. Uh-oh. So we brought a pretty awful team to this, but as long as we stay on top of things and keep this debilitate live. And I think at this point, we'd be good to indulge fully. Yeah, but let's set up so even that when we do get hit, we don't have to worry too much. Not weak to anything, but it's good against electricity. Okay. In that case, let's Garudyne. We're just gonna have to honestly beat this thing. 226, Heat Riser. Well, we got the right thing live in order to get that done. Nope. We have indeed, and she... oh, it's a good thing we've got Primal Force. She's got a really strong attack that she can use. And you'll... pierce damage. We'll Deathbound. It costs the most HP, so... I'm assuming it has the highest base damage. Let's have her Meteorahan.
Thank you for your support.
There we go. Charge. Uh-oh. We'll try to freeze him out with a Diamond Dust. Inflicted with freeze. Perfect. And then we'll be able to do even more damage with Junpei. 601. This might be curtains, actually. Is this it? No, just barely not. That's fine. All right, Junpei, 1 Deathbound. Couldn't get the crit. That's okay. This thing could... let's not even risk it. Let's not even risk it. And she'll get it back no matter... Oh, she'll get it back before you know it, because Yukari is an excellent healer. She was already the best healer in the previous game, but now the gap has just widened. And I feel fairly confident saying that with the acquisition of the Phoenix Tail. Oh no! I was going too quickly! Hopefully I'll be able to look at it in our key items or something. Nice work. These gatekeeper guys are super tough, huh? Might be time to call it a day. What do you think? I'm just getting started. Well, someone's motivated. Okay, let's see how far we can get then. So, if we were less experienced players, Ho-Oh, which is new because Ho-Oh and Suzaku are different personas.
Concept of teamwork? Oh, there's a rare
And I don't think Ho-Oh's been in any Persona game. Tuxedo. So it's just costume equipment. But it's better than having to shell out for it. Texture Jammer. It gives a survival trick. Strength +3 and high counter. What does Ken's Hero Cape do? Null Confuse? Yeah. And we should have the Monad Pathway. Yep, there it is.
Is that?
Since the layout of this floor doesn't change, it won't disappear. Yep. That means we got some killing to do. But before we do that, we'll switch the team up. The Moon Tarot is reacting. It looks like the door has been unlocked. I can sense strong shadows just beyond it. Please be careful. We've got this in the bag. And one of these, if we play our cards right, should grant us the clean sweep and get us that last tarot that we're fiending for. We'll see, though. We'll see how lucky we end up. And I wonder... Well, being in here takes a lot out of you, so you couldn't just live here. I imagine eventually your stamina would just give out and you'd, like, die or something. A very powerful enemy, especially since there's just one of it. And it's a balanced type enemy, too, so... No, this isn't a balanced type enemy. It's a... We're about to see. Okay, it's a book.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, let's Masukunda open up with some of this action. Makogaon. Well, bringing Ken here was a good move. The scripture is marked D. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm sure we'll be finding out. What's my Zeodyne? Resist. Okay. Torukaja. Might not be too much we can do about that. Since we already know where they stand with Zeo, what about Light on these guys? 163. Alright. Similarly unimpressive. As long as it's not after Ken.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Low chance of confuse to all foes. Because if we can get some status ailments going. They blocked that? Oh, crap. Alright, so far, so bad. This is not going very well. Maraku Kaja. The scripture is marked... Oh, it's spelling out death. So it's not weak to anything. This one's weak to Pierce. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and get the myriad arrows going. And we'll shift to Mitsuru so that we can concentrate. Alright. Yeah, you can get up, buddy boy. It's all good. Dodge it, Ken. Nice! Who's up next? You are
Will this work?
Vile Assault. Hey, if we've got it like that, might as well, right? Get pierced. And then we'll go right back to Mitsuru.
I'll take care of this. This will do the trick.
And she'll, so that heals them, which is not great. 159. Wait, her level must be awful. Oh, and they're buffed as well. Can't forget about that.
Them where it hurts.
Let's Maracunda, because if she can't do anything else, you might as well keep the statuses going.
What's next?
You'll actually do this.
You can't knock one down.
And let's try for us.
What to do?
No myriad arrows. We have to try for the down on this thing with it. Anything's better than nothing. Dizzy and can't get up. Kogaon. It'll either use Mamuto, either use Mahama own, or it's gonna use Megidola own. One of the two. Alright, so can't get up, so that's a Vile Assault in. Yeah. 381. Nice.
Keep it up, Amada-kun.
Shall I move to strike?
And I made a horrible mistake.
I'll show you.
Because she's only been able to hit single target for a while.
I have to do this.
Alright, and then because we can't down him any further.
We can do it.
Yeah, so far so good. Matarunda. But we've got Dekunda on deck though, so it's all fine. DEAT.
Our attack power's been reduced.
Yeah, let's Dekunda. Make sure our attack powers are back to maximum. Can...
Will this work?
Yeah.
Focus now.
The enemy's been taken
What's the
out.
plan?
Great job,
And
Amada-kun.
since she's buffed, massive almighty damage to one foe. Let's go for the Blade of Execution.
It is here.
And then it'll re-up on lowering all their stats.
A proper
818, over 1,000.
Situation.
And we can switch back to our single targets now. Makogaon. And here it comes. Its next skill is going to be death for us. Uh-oh.
Our leader's been knocked down.
Okay, cool. As long as it doesn't double tapping us.
harder.
You dodged the attack.
The scriptures mark death. Next go-round is going to be very, very bad. Dang, I was trying to get a crit.
I'll end this. Just watch.
Can we get... Nope.
Shall I move to strike?
Bufudine. We gotta keep trying. Nice! Okay, just barely.
Defeated. Good work out there.
And we didn't get anything out of that, so we'll just get the... And one more, I forgot about that. You will deflect one physical attack in the next fight. So, could be great. That was such a creepy shadow. Thank goodness you managed to beat it. I don't really believe in ghosts or anything, but if something like that showed up at night... Then again, now that we've actually defeated it, I don't think I'd be as scared. Kind of weird how I'm unfazed by these things now. A lot of exposure therapy. Let's continue on. So I'm wondering, like, there is definitely a least efficient way to do these. Imagine you stop basically after every single big enemy you face off against. It would take you, like, you'd be coming to Tartarus like 2-3 weeks in a row. So, no, definitely one-nighting it is for the Wizard's Mark. That's got to give us the Invigorate 3. Memoir 5. One of the researchers has begun to realize the secret of the shadows. His interpretation of the document is arbitrary and biased, as expected from another lowly human. I believe his name was Ikutsuki. Striped wetsuit. What? So, Yukari's currently got the Sorcerer's Mark. Invigorate 3, yup. And Mitsuru... Wait, didn't I change her? I changed her off of this, didn't I? Well, whatever. I might not have saved it then. Either way, don't have to worry about the felt doll any longer. Next up, there's nothing. Wait, does this just go nowhere? This just goes nowhere. Okay, well. But I guess Tartarus doesn't have to specifically make a whole lot of sense. All right. Yeah, we're ready to fight. And we save up Fuka's SP specifically for these. Oh, wow.
What to do?
So let's start with Maziodyne. All right, one of them's weak to it. All right, I figure, I know what's going on here. They'll each be weak to one of the elements, no doubt. Yep, and they'll drain every other one.
Take over anytime.
The only problem is...
I'll take care of this.
Gold hand, pink hand. So the black hand was weak to wind, and the silver hand was weak to electricity.
This will do the trick.
Will the pink hand be the one that's... The pink hand is the one that's weak to ice. Alright. Can't shift right now.
May I? I've got this.
And now,
Let's have him Vile Assault. Dizzy and can't get up. That's what we want to see. And then Mitsuru will Marakunda with her next attack. Charge. Okay.
will this work?
What does he have? Deal severe light damage to one foe. Might as well.
Now's my chance.
If we use it now, it'll give us the opportunity to just build it back up as we need.
Catching this!
Although, maybe waiting until... Yeah, see, maybe waiting until that Marakunda would have been a better move. Mataru Kaja. We'll be able to undo that, no problem, though. Alright. You're back up. Diorama! Oh, you must be destroyed. Okay, and you're back up too. God's Hand.
Try harder.
You dodged the attack!
I'll go with.
Let's... And that just heals everything. So, in that case, you're the only one we don't know the weakness of. Fire. Okay. Then you are electricity, so we can shift to Ken. Then we can shift to ice. Okay. So let's shift to Ken. Have him do his thing. And then we'll shift to Mitsuru. So we'll just be able to keep it going in a nice line. And ending on Yukari. Let's see. This thing, it probably doesn't have a weakness, but
I see. So
no.
this is what we're up against.
This will do the trick.
There's not much. There's not much we can do here. other than kill the small fry.
Pull the trigger.
And you're weak to that, but it's gonna stand up on its next turn no matter what. Okay, not sure how much of the previous attempt I left in, but we got. I probably cut it after we figured out these things as gimmick. So we're gonna start actually with Maragidine, because it's the only way we can get this all set. And we have to decide who we want to end on. We want her to actually, because Mitsuru was gonna be able to, I think it was the Black Hand that was weak to Zeodine. Which one was weak? Because you were weak to Ice. No, it was you who was weak to Zeodine, yes. The Black Hand was weak to Garu. Next, you. Garudine on your head. And that once they get to inflicting those status ailments on you, it gets real dicey real quick. All right, and then that Bufudine. You will definitely Marakunda. Charge. And I never actually, we died before this thing ever actually made a move. So I'm not even sure what it's all about. But either way, we need to keep these things down for as much as possible. Uh-oh. Mataru Kaja. So instead of that, how about Dizzy and can't get up? That's what we want to see. Diorama. Don't want to see that. So this thing has to die first then. And we'll focus it down. Or maybe we should have... Let's shift to... Fire. Okay, yeah. This is still our first turn? Or we still haven't had a complete turn, rather? That's actually insane. But it's probably because we've been attacking so much due to the thing. Due to shifting all over the place. 302. And then Ken. Let's get that Vile Assault going. Yeah, let's Vile Assault you again. 617. Please don't let multiple... Okay, because if multiple had Diorama, that would be bad. And you... Weak to Elec. Loki is perfect for this! Oh my god! 303. We'll go right back to Ken. Because these Vile Assaults are actually putting in friggin' work. Almost. And do we have something that inflicts 150 wind damage? I want to use my Megidola Om Gem. Where is my Megidola Om Gem? Okay, that's one down. And now Yukari's a dead end for the thing now.
Keep it together.
You, okay. Next we'll work on Pink Hand. Didn't get the Dizzy off. Marin Karin.
What's this weird feeling?
Oh, we can okay, we can do multiples. Got you down. And then let's Disc Charm her because that would otherwise be very bad. Silverhand has sprained its finger. I'm not sure what that's about, but let's go for the Jack Brothers. See if we can't get everybody nice and downed for us. Because if we can go in... Dizzy and can't get up. Got all of them. Oh, man. Nice. Almost got that one set. Gold Hand is waving. So she will... You're weak to elect. And it's the one that's weak to fire. Severe wind damage to one foe. Let's Oracle. See what we can get. Maybe we'll get a super buff. Party is charged up and focused. In which case... Alright. So this, yeah, that's all good. What we want is the down. And then you're weak to fire, so that means let's shift to you. Aigis. 512 eradicated it. And we need to Diamond Dust you. Well, Mitsuru can probably... Okay, so Ken is up next, because we don't need to go super duper overkill. 270. That's a respectable amount of damage. Alright, you're up next.
Will this work?
So we'll Vile Assault and hopefully get the kill off. Got him. Good stuff. And we already know what you're weak to, and it's not anything we're rocking. Restore 100 HP to one ally, because he's been putting in work. Can't lie. Ken has definitely been on the on top of things. God's Hand wasn't enough. Instantly sat him down. That sucks. So with this, we'll then switch over to Yukari in order to bring Ken back. God dang it, dude. Next Shield Taiyaki went completely to waste because of that. But Ken was never going to survive that hit. He literally doesn't have enough HP. In this situation, we'll Masukunda because whatever this thing's got cooking is something that we are very worried about. One more Vile Assault. Get out of here. And are you... Okay. We don't know what this thing is planning to do. And because like I said, we never actually saw it. So I'm going to switch to you to debilitate. Because we have no other way to reduce its physical attack. God Hand. Holy crap. Anybody that it picked was gonna die though, so we'll wait till next magic attack will deal more than double damage. Nah. We don't have enough people all set to make the most out of that we can. And this thing, oh man. And then Mitsuru, massive almighty damage to one foe. And that'll extend its, yeah. Extend that debuff. We'll... Let's bring Ken back to life. We've had to revive Ken so much. Alright, and now I think we'll be fine. Yeah, just attacking with what we've got. 163. It's not super impressive, but it's better than nothing. $112. Oh, man. Can she hit a little harder, please? 156. Thank you, Mitsuru.
Good work out there.
All right, maximum HP up by 10. And then that. The Arcana Burst. So, Joker, this is new. Okay, there was nothing. It maxed out in a Persona 3 Fest. The highest it got was 10. I've never seen these before. The Joker of Wands. Yes, please. And then we'll do... Your first attack will be more... Your first attack will be more than doubled next turn? Nice, so much. All right, so that's definitely nice. The 10 of... I was very curious because we hit the 10 of Wands a lot sooner than you do in the previous iteration. Gold, silver, black, white, and pink. That's a rare combination. Would they be called the Tartar Rangers? No, that sounds kind of lame. What? Oh, nothing. I wasn't thinking about Featherman or anything dumb like that. Come on, let's keep going. So, all the shadows. Wait, that's it? There's no way. That is indeed it. So from here, we've got the Sun Tarot in the Book of Resh. You will now be able to fuse personas up to 5 levels above your current level until you leave Tartarus. The number of major arcana increases, puzzling cards hidden away in this already strange space. This Tartarus truly is a tower filled with mysteries. I think she's actually already said that before. But the Sun Tarot is one of the best ones! That's an insanely strong card! Judgment Tarot and Book of Shin. The member of the current party with the lowest level will gain a large amount of EXP. The number of major arcana cards. And so I think that might be it. Yeah, I can't think of any other tarot, so we've completed every monad pathway. I believe anyways. But we're gonna save because I don't want anything crazy to happen. But I do want to save really quickly. Now, let's go ahead and head back. The Tartar Rangers. That's a pretty good name for them, I would say. We absolutely lucked into having a good party comp. Though, if worst came to worst, we absolutely would have been able to do it all on our own, so that's not that bad. Yeah, we can leave when we're ready, but... Alright. Feels like we could really just hop up there. Well, we could hop up there, but we couldn't go much further. Progress report. Finally got that. The test subjects' deterioration while developing their potential was severe, but the test drugs have been effective. Remaining physical strain has not interfered with the research. Additionally, the research on Theer... So, this is new. That's not... You don't get anything like that, because obviously Theurgies don't exist in the previous game. It really makes you wonder. Let's give this progress report to Elizabeth.
Good day. Are you accepting a request?
And shadow hunting. We've defeated 800 shadows. This one seems somewhat different from the old documents you've collected.
A shame.
It appears to be a report of an experiment, but it's unfinished, as if the author had been interrupted. I can't quite comprehend the subject matter, but perhaps you can make some sense out of it. 150 big ones.
Wonderful.
And a Soma. Nice. So, we need a level 75 Loki, a doll used for teaching, and we can get this from the from a room at GeckoCon. I forgot to do it. And a Titania with Mataru Kaja.
Very well.
So I'm sure we'll be able to do that. But from here, we've maxed out, so we're gonna call it a part here. Definitely join me next time for more Persona 3 Reload. Bye for now, guys.